Hey, everybody, welcome back to the AI versus HI podcast, Artificial Intelligence versus Human Intelligence in Real Estate. I'm Adrian Kesey, 1289 Creative, and I'm here with Tim Gilson from the Gilson Home Group.
Thanks, Adrian.
So, I was thinking about something the other day, and it's just kind of like how AI learns, right? It's published data. It's pulling information and patterns from somewhere. But I was thinking about the difference between being proactive and reactive, right? So a lot of times there are these upcoming laws and changes and, in real estate and municipalities and zoning and whatever it is, that you really can't get that information unless you're going down to the municipality and having a conversation. And that can have real world impacts on what you do and don't do.
Yeah.
And that's not public knowledge yet.
That's right. Yeah. Or if it is public knowledge, it certainly hasn't been published
Right.
in a form that AI would be able to get its tentacles into it and share it with you as
Yeah.
a prospective investor, buyer, seller, whatever. Yeah.
So tell me a
So let
little
me
bit
give you a
about
couple of quick examples. Airbnbs are kind of a hot topic.
Yeah.
Right? Some municipalities, particularly in tourist regions, they really love them. But when it bumps up against long-term residents, sometimes they become persona non grata, and people don't like short-term rentals.
Yeah.
The conversations surrounding whether or not they're going to be allowed in an area often are bubbling at the neighborhood level and at the city level, but it hasn't been brought up formally as a measure to be presented to the local council or to the local trustees, whoever the board is. So if you're an investor and you're contemplating doing something with an Airbnb, it really behooves you to take a quick look at a visit to the local municipality and say, what are you guys thinking? Are there any conversations about this? What are people saying? Is there anything, take the temperature, which direction is the wind blowing?
Right.
To help you to make a good decision about whether that's a good investment opportunity for you or not.
Yeah.
Here's another example. We have a family who purchased a residence on a relatively large parcel of land about 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay.
They have a family member who's thinking about building a tiny home on this large piece of land so that when they visit, they could stay in the tiny home. And we dug into the local municipality's guidance for what's allowed and what's not allowed.
Yeah.
And then we decided, you know what? Let's just go have a real life conversation. Walked into the municipality, by coincidence, bumped into the mayor. The mayor says, what are you guys here for? Let me help you. Brought us in. Here, let's talk to the planning department. We're having these conversations right now. Now, mind you, there's nothing in writing anywhere. We had a 45-minute conversation, private conversation about, hey, we're having examples of people asking for this right now. It's not been in front of any formal body yet.
Yeah.
Give us an example, please, of what exactly that you're talking about so that we can present this and say, let's get traction here.
Yep.
Now, AI would say that's not allowed in that municipality.
Right.
The reality is when you had a real live HI, a little human interaction, real life conversations with the municipality, we became a part, and are a part currently, of helping to organize a movement where there's some traction. It's not in print yet. AI couldn't do that. Another example. What's another example? If there are changes in communities related to what's allowed on your land, for example, sport courts.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I knew we were going there. Yep.
It's a
Bloomfield.
hot topic. Bloomfield, sports courts.
Yep.
There's concerns, and rightfully so, about noise and unsightliness and those kind of things. So if there's conversations about placing a moratorium or a complete ban on these types of things, it's nice to be able to have real human conversations about what's going on there. Now, AI may or may not have picked up any of that,
Right.
but real live human conversations with our clients and with municipalities really help to solve problems for everybody. So those are just three simple within the last sort of 12 months where we've helped prospective buyers and sellers of real estate to do something that AI couldn't do.
Right. Yeah. And I think it's important too to say that, AI evolves, right? AI learns. There's a lot of things it couldn't do before that it can now. There's a lot of things it could do tomorrow that it can't today. But I think this was a solid example of just some strategies I think that are available really to only to humans.
To serve your clients. And then all this data, of course, it's going to be available at some point in the future.
Right.
2 months, 6 months, 9 months, whatever it is when these final decisions are being made in public or whether there's conversations about them in print.
Yeah.
But to be kind of in front of that by talking to humans.
Right.
Wow, what a concept.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it solves problems.
Awesome. Thanks, Tim. Thanks for your insights.
Thanks, Adrian.
Yep.